Hello, everyone, and welcome back to We Are ASIC. Dejan Jones here of ASIC Peers. Today is October the 3rd, 2021. Today is Sunday. The weather was great. Tomorrow's Monday. One step forward to midterms. I hope y'all are ready for that. Chico State. Yet today I want to bring to our focus of the week adopting practices of great leadership. So moving forward, I want us to focus this week on a great leader. His name is Kevin Hamley, the head coach of Stanford University, who once said, "Raising two young women and spending most of my days with very strong women inspires me to do whatever I can to help with empowering them more." Now, Kevin Hamley, the head coach of Stanford University's women volleyball program. Hamley attended Brigham Young University, where he played men's volleyball for 3 years, from 92 to 95. Now, he must have did his thing because after he left BYU, he went on to France to play professional volleyball. And when you look at it later, after his career, he decided to become an assistant coach for the University of Illinois' women's volleyball program. When we focus on working your way up from the bottom, we can really look at this great coach. He started at BYU from 92 to 95. He moved forward to play professional volleyball for France. And then in 2004 to 2009, he became the assistant coach of Illinois University's women's volleyball program. While at the University of Illinois, Hamley served as a major recruiter of the women's volleyball program. In fact, in 2009, after moving his way up to the head coach position, he led the University of Illinois women's volleyball team to the Sweet 16, which had been the first time in history for this university. When we look at the numbers, you can imagine his work ethic and dedication. From 2004 to 2009, Hamley had navigated himself to the top. Starting from assistant coach in 2004, we see in January of 2009, he secured the head coach position. You have to give it to him. His 6 years as head coach for Illinois truly served as an illustration of his leadership. In fact, he made Coach of the Year in 2011, landing him in the Volleyball magazine for Coach of the Year. He took the university to the Sweet 16 NCAA, which had been the first in Illinois history. You have to keep coming back to that. In 2017, Hamley left Illinois to begin coaching at Stanford University's women's volleyball program. Still doing his thing, he led them to the 12-pack a few times. Not to mention, they won first place for 3 years. So let's discuss adopting effective roles of proven leaders. Because when we study great leaders, our gift from them is found in their strategies. And this can serve as our roadmap. This is our expected growth chart for this week if we practice these things. It draws from Hamley's coaching pillars. Number 1, trust. Number 2, growth mindset. Number 3, inclusion. Number 4, hard work. Number 5, communication. And number 6, risk. It was marked that Hamley said he wouldn't be trying to replicate what was done by other coaches. He would be trying to invent a whole new team. And sometimes this is what needs to be done. Instead of trying to do what's already being done, Try to do something new. Now, the question, do you feel the connection? As a leader and mentor, ask yourself the question, do I feel the personal connection with my coach, my leader, my boss? Now, look beside you and ask, how close am I to my peers and my coworkers? So, when we look at Kevin Hamley's approach, his approach was from an authentic standpoint. Hamley dedicated his time towards authentic approaches. He got to know individually all of his players and allow all of them to get to know him as well. These are some of the things we have to focus on as peer mentors and great transitioning leaders. And here you see his coaching pillars again. Growth mindset, hard work, communication, inclusion, risk, trust. These are all the things we have to integrate into our daily lives if we seek to be great leaders and peer mentors. In this video, I want to key our focus on just two of the pillars, and I'll leave the rest for you all to dissect. Growth mindset and inclusion. When we look the leadership of Hamley, when we look at the leadership of Hamley, we clearly see his implementation of developing talent through growth mindset. Coach Hamley placed huge emphasis on accepting mistakes. He teaches us that mistakes is an essential part of growth, which he encourages us to learn from. He pushed all of his players to take necessary risks. Now, take it from our peer and mentor at our CSU Center. Precious at the Career Center said it best. In order to change, you have to fail. In practice, even on the court, Coach Hamley encouraged the players to give it their all, to give as much effort as they could, and realize that through hard work, dedication, and practice, they could grow and become the best that they could be as players. So the certificate of the week, the leader of the week, goes to Hamley. Hamley developed a strong and unique, caring coaching climate. You see through his authenticity and openness that he created an environment that felt safe and inclusive to all of his players. And let us note that these specific types of environments are strictly up to the coach to bring to the team. And we can see by the results that his practices were in fact effective and efficient. So here we have it. At the end of the day, reflect on and bring up those leaders whose philosophies align in with their practices. Adopt these practices in your own areas of leadership and mentoring to allow their light to shine through your enactments. It's time to change leadership roles over to you. It's time for us to step up. And today's presentation was brought to you by Dejon Jones, the founder of ASIC Peers, and Precious at the Career Center of Chico State University, because had it not been for her marvelous presentation, I would not have the full research that I have today on Kevin Hamley. So this is also brought to you by Kevin Hamley, the coach of the women's volleyball program. Thank you all. Have a great day and stay tuned for some more great videos.